I type in the answers. So this another file, okay? So this is my, solution, answer files, all the details here. So after today's class, I will also post this file. Yeah. So then today I will use another file to talk about, some problems in your homework assignment. All right. First, let's talk about the midterm this Wednesday. Yeah. So very close. Very close. Yeah, this Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, but don't be panic, because remember, so we split the workload in some way, so you will not feel with high pressure. Yeah. So here, let me remind the split we may have. Yeah. All right. Part A. First, part A. Okay. Part A, 10 questions. Okay. And remember, we make it equal to quiz 3. Quiz 3. Okay? Yeah. And I give you, let's say, I give you, approximately 1 week. Okay? Yeah. The duration similar to our usual quiz. Yeah. So you have plenty of time. Yeah. So try to reduce your pressure. So the first 10 questions, so you do not have to do it on Wednesday. Okay? So Wednesday, I reduce the number of questions you need to work on Wednesday. Yeah. So this, you have a lot of time. Yeah. Part A. Yeah. But the questions, so questions, the format, like quiz 3, regular quiz, but the questions will also be our midterm test questions. Midterm test questions. That means the coverage will be module 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah. So the coverage not just module 3, okay? Covers module 1, 3 modules. Yeah. But the questions, I will modify our existing questions. Yeah. Because when I do homework grading, I notice you have a lot of understanding problems. So I will test those problems another time. Yeah. So when I talk about the questions, I will let you know. Yeah. Yeah. So when I see some questions you have a lot of problems, then it's more likely I will test it in the midterm. Yeah. All right. So that's part A. Yeah. Then part B. "15 questions, but we split it into 10 plus 5. 10 plus 5. Yeah. 10 must be done in class. Okay? 5, you have second chance. At home. Okay? Yeah. Here you can see, in this way, we try to split the load. Yeah. Try to split the load. Not too hard for you when you work in class. In class, 75 minutes. So 75 minutes mostly you spend on these 10 questions. Other questions, you have more time out at home. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that's this information I just repeated. Yeah. All right. Then, regarding the, what you can do in the test. Yeah. So basically, you can use all our class materials. All our class materials. Yeah. So I allow you to use computers, electronic devices, to access our course materials. Yeah. So when you use computers, you can use calculators on your computers. Calculators, and you can use online calculators, okay? Like Wolfram Alpha. You're allowed to use Wolfram Alpha, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Even summation, I allow you to use Wolfram Alpha to take summations. Yeah. Yeah. But you cannot do online search the answers using search engines. You cannot use search engine to find the answers. Okay? So you can only find the answers from our course materials. That's legal. Okay? Search engine way, that's illegal. Yeah. Yeah. And you cannot using any communication software to send answers to other students. Also illegal. Okay? So these two things you cannot do. Yeah. Online search, sending anything to other people. Okay? These two things you cannot do. Yeah. Other than that, access our course materials and computer, calculators. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the basic rules. Yeah. Any question, just let me know. Okay? Question? Yeah. Same 3 modules. Module 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Same module 1, 2, 3. Yeah. But, let me elaborate a little more. The module 3, I just give you concept questions. Okay? Module 3, I only give you concept. I do not give you computation questions. Yeah. I do not give you problem-solving questions. Yeah. Some other than concept questions, we have some problem-solving questions, right? Yeah. You need to solve certain problems. Yeah. So module 3, the problem-solving part. So I delay after midterm. Okay. So we will practice problem-solving after midterm. Yeah. We haven't practiced problem-solving. Yeah. So that part we delay. Yeah. Yeah. Questions. Yeah. So the questions. Yeah. So question types. Questions are based on All right. Homework 1 plus 1 and 2. Yeah. Because quiz 3, that's part of our test. Yeah. So we do not say based on quiz 3. Yeah. Just part of the test. So you will see I do some non-trivial modifications. Okay? I do modifications, but may not be that straightforward, simple. Okay? Yeah. So I change conditions slightly. Yeah. So you need to do some non-trivial work, yeah. But not start from scratch, yeah. Because you have the background. So our old questions, that's the background of our new questions. That background is important. That background pretty much gives you 1/2 of the solution. 1/2 of the solution from background of old questions. But you need to complete the remaining half of the work. You know, the condition is changed, so you need to, do some adjustment, at least, an adjustment. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So then I talk about this, the results of this homework assignment. Yeah. Some of you, when you see, probably you get surprised. Yeah. For this class, and I have another class, online class, the result pretty much the same. Yeah. I mean the rating, the performance pretty much the same. So what's that performance? About 40% of you doing very well, okay? Doing quite well. 40% doing well. What do I mean doing well? Yeah. Better than 80%. That's my definition, doing well, okay? Yeah, more than 80%. Yeah. But the remaining, yeah, approximately 60%, doing poor. Yeah, poor. Yeah. So, approximately 60%. Poor means less than 60%. That big difference, that's the same from two classes. So first, I like to talk about, based on my observation, I like to talk about, the reason. Yeah. Reason. For your class, your attendance, very good. Your attendance, so I check. So at the most, 1 or 2 students. The worst is 2 students not showing up. Yeah, but usually 1 or none. Yeah, your attendance really good. But why still approximately 60% not doing as expected? Yeah. So here I like to emphasize the learning quality. Yeah. So for those 60%, you need to look at your learning quality. That's important. Yeah. So here, when you sit in class, when you following the lectures, yeah, try to follow the thinking, the logic. Yeah. So here you will see the logic is very important. Yeah. You need to follow the logic story. Yeah. Step by step logical reasoning. Yeah. Yeah. So that's very important. Yeah. So for this class, because this class we emphasize problem solving. Yeah. So here what I see in my grading, actually the second part very poor. So not the first part. First part, most of the students actually can do, pretty good, the first half. But when you get to the second half, missed most part. Yeah. Many students almost only get 1 or 2 questions the second half. The second half, that's the problem-solving part. Yeah. But large number of students from 2 classes missed, dominant, that part. So I try to figure out, So I will, when we get there, one simple thing is, remember, before the deadline, I give you a few hints, right? I give you a few hints. But many students, they didn't use the hints. They didn't use the hints. Large number of students, they didn't use the hints. From this class, you heard those hints. So online students, so they may not look at the videos. Yeah. So that's another big problem. So large number of students, they do not watch the videos. Yeah. For your class, so you do not have that issue. So you went through, all the classes. But many of you didn't use the hints. So when we get there, I will talk about, what hints. So why you don't know. One thing is, most of you remember I give you 2 questions, count the number of multiplications. So most of you multiply all the terms out. In my hints, I told you, do not multiply, do not expand. Yeah. But still, most people still multiply everything out. Then your number is too high, extremely high. Yeah. So that's one example. Why you do not follow the hints? Okay? Yeah. Another one, I also give the hint, so that 267 elements, top 9, right? Yeah. So in my hint, I said 267 minus 1, finding the minimum. Minimum is already among the top 9. That one. So if you use that number, that's already better than 267, but large number of students, they give me the answer much higher than that number. 2,000 something. Yeah, much higher. Yeah. Just so many. Yeah. Some students not 2,000, but it's a number higher than that. If higher than that, it's worse than even that number minus 1. Yeah. Yeah. So that means you didn't follow the hint. Yeah. If you follow the hint, you at least you give me the number 266, right? If you follow the hint, so the worst number you give me, 266. That number minus 1. Yeah, but many students use some formula. I don't know. So how they get a formula? N plus log n. Okay. So they calculate log n. That n number plus log n. Then you give me a number much larger than 266. Yeah. So problems like that. Yeah. All right. So I try to find a way, how to help those students below 60, how to raise their scores at least above 60. Above 60. Yeah. If below 60, so that means a lot of things, a lot of main ideas you may not understand. Yeah. Yeah, but 60%, that's too high. That ratio, too high. Yeah. 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 So for those students, we have to fix the problem. Yeah. I hope at this point, so you know your problem, you try your best to fix it. Yeah. So I want to give you a chance to fix it. Okay? So those students below 60%, you need to use this chance, midterm, before, after, yeah, to fix that problem. I will post solutions. Can you understand my solutions? Try your best to understand the solutions. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm thinking about another way to give you a second chance. Yeah. I ask you to redo 5 questions that you missed. Yeah. So those students below 60, okay, I give you a second chance to improve your grades. So how? So you just find 5 worst questions. Yeah. So definitely you can find, because if you're below 60%, definitely you can find 5 worst questions in your homework assignment. Then you redo it, okay? Yeah. Question?
60 overall or 60 on the homework?
60 homework. Yeah. Yeah. Overall, we don't know overall. Yeah. Only homework. Okay. 60%. And even in the midterm, so midterm, including midterm. Okay. If you're below 60%, you need to redo 5 worst questions. When you redo, you need to write the details. Okay. First, understand. Study, understand. Okay. So find. Using your own words, your own understanding. I want to look at your understanding, okay? I want to see if you really understand. I emphasize understanding. Yeah. Okay? Write an explanation. So you study. So make sure you understand. So what do you mean understand? You can explain the solution to other students. That means you understand. You can explain in a confident way. That means you understand. Okay? So you can read the solution, study, the solution given, but make sure you understand all the details. Okay? Yeah. So, question?
The 5, the second chance at home, is what you're talking about?
Yes. Yeah.
And we bring those in on Wednesday?
No.
Oh.
Later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to.
Yeah, later. I give you a second chance. Yeah. Yeah. So my goal, I want you to learn the knowledge, right? Yeah. So you don't waste your time. Okay? So you sit here, you spend a lot of time. So you need to learn the knowledge. You want to solve those problems by yourselves. Okay? Yeah? Yeah. So that's my goal. Yeah. All right. So if you can improve, do good understanding, improve, so then I try to bring your grades above 60%. Okay? Above 60%. Yeah. 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 But not too high, yeah, because in order to be fair, yeah, so I give you a chance to bring your grades above 60%, but below 70%. Okay? Yep. If I bring up too high, so that may not be fair, right? Yeah. For other students, yeah. They do not use the second chance. Okay? So that may not be fair for other students. Yeah. So I try to control in some limited way. Yeah. Yeah. It's for both classes. So this class and online class, I also give them second chance to improve. Yeah. But you need to make some effort, learning effort. Right? Yeah, yeah. So I want to see your effort. So you really try to understand. Okay? from the thinking, from the problem-solving, logical thinking, from that part. Yeah. Yeah. One question, when you study, you ask yourselves, if you are given similar questions, can you solve those similar questions? Okay? Yeah. 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 All right, so we can go there later. So here I just let you know. Okay? Yeah, because when I post the grades of homework assignment tonight, some students may feel panic. So if you see too low, yeah. So I believe some students, if you see that low, so you may feel panic. Yeah. Yeah. So here I just let you know. I'll give you a second chance. Yeah. But you really need to fix the problem. Yeah. Mainly understanding. Yeah. Following the instruction, that's one. If you follow instruction, you can at least improve, about 10 points. Yeah, for example, you can improve about 10 points. So then, if you improve your understanding, learning quality in class, some students, so when you can think about yourself. When you sit in class, focus on the content of this class. Do not do other things. Do not do multitasking. Okay? Do not do multitasking. Yeah. So you may doing other things. You're not 100% listening the lectures. Yeah. Yeah. Because the quality of your first lecture, that's the most important. If you didn't pay attention 100%, so your quality is understanding are not that good, later it's not easy to recover what you missed in the lectures. How you recover that? Okay? So the learning quality, emphasize the learning quality for each class. So that's what I can, try to find the problems. So why? Yeah. Some students doing really so good. Okay? Yeah, those students above 80% from this class and online class. Online class also, about 40 students. So they are doing really well. Okay? Yeah. So they follow the lectures, pay attention, all the details, and understanding all the details. Yeah. All right, so here, let me do not talk too much. Let me quickly, question. Take home part, approximately I give you the same day, Wednesday. Due, end of Sunday. Same week, end of Sunday. Same week. Yeah, originally I said Saturday, but I just give you one more day in the weekend. Yeah. I want you to, everyone doing well. Okay? So if I give you one more day, you can do very well, that's great. Okay? Yeah. Make sure you do the best you can. Yeah. All right. Try to learn from your homework assignment 1. Yeah. All right, so let me use the remaining time to explain some questions I found, some common problems. The first one, you missed a lot. We know the answer 6, but many students give me 5, give me 7, give me 8. Probably evenly distributed. All 4 answers evenly distributed. 1/4 each one. Okay? So for me, B, I give you full credit. Yeah. A and C, I give you 2 points, partial credit. Partial credit. And D, 1 of 4. D, I still give 1 point, yeah. Partial credit. Okay? Yeah. 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 All right. So I hope you understand why you miss some points. Okay? Yeah. So here I do not elaborate. Yeah. Yeah, because our time very limited. Yeah. Yeah. Number 2, many students pick A. Yeah. For A, I give 1 point. Okay. Yeah. 1 point. Yeah. Not 0. But the B, you get a 0. Yeah. Some students pick B, I give 0. Yeah. C, full credit. Yeah. Yeah. So I explained last time. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. So then, yeah. All right. So many questions missed. Asymptote. Yeah. So all those missed. But here I do not want to talk about that because I need to spend time on relatively hard questions. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. A, many students pick A. Yeah. So then, I couldn't understand. Yeah. Yeah. Especially those online students. Yeah. Many of those students, they pick A. No point. Here, if you have some pick D, I give 2 points, 2 out of 4. Yeah. C, full credit. D, slightly worse, so I give you 2 points, partial credit. Yeah. This 9, A, I full credit. C, I give you 2 partial credit. Yeah. Other answers, no, 0. Okay. All right. Yeah. Number 12, I skip. Yeah. No matter true or false, skip means I give you 4 points free. Yeah. Okay. 4 points free. Yeah. The reason is there is some language understanding problem. Yeah, here. Depends on how do you understand the wording. Yeah. So you can understand this way, that way, the wording should be improved in order to avoid confusion. Okay, so here we just skip it. Yeah, skip it. Yeah. All right. Oh, number 13. Yeah, there are some big, very big problems. So here I want to explain. Regarding the logical thinking. Yeah, so this is a relatively big problem. Yeah. Here, another computation problem. Okay? Yeah. Computation, so not that easy. Yeah. But I want to point out logical reasoning problem. Yeah. So what's that? Yeah. First, those students, they all know applying a similar formula. Yeah. So remember, the base formula we use is this. All right, that one. But the way to apply this formula, then those students use the wrong way to apply. Okay, so here let me give you the way those students used. Okay, first they know because we skipped the even squares, so you need to put them back, then subtract those even squares. That part they are doing okay. Yeah. So equals 37 squared plus 38 squares, yeah, plus, okay, all right. Yeah. Here 150 56 squared plus 57 squared minus. All right. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Then, now, after this step, they apply this formula immediately, yeah, using analogy. Okay, so they apply the formula using some analogy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some students use the analogy on this. You know, all the square, sum of all the squares immediately. Yeah, but you know, so using analogy. So what's that? The analogy. Okay, all right. Yeah. So here, yeah, they just, yeah. So they plug in this formula. They use n equals 37. So as I see, yeah, all right. So they plug in, yeah, 37 or 157. Yeah. Some use 37, some use 157. They just plug in those formulas directly. Yeah. That's wrong. That's wrong. Okay? This formula only true for the first consecutive sum of squares, starting from 1. Starting from 1, you can apply. Okay? If not starting from 1, you cannot apply. Okay? All right. And some students, they count the number of terms. They count the number of terms using number of terms for the n. That's still not right. Yeah. So when they do analogy, we know when you do analogy, you can use many different ways to do analogy, right? You know, you based on your understanding. So you analogy in this way, analogy in that way, so many different analogy ways. But logical reasoning based on analogy is not rigorous. Okay? So here I want to point out. Okay? Logical reasoning or logic reasoning, okay? Logic reasoning based on analogy is not rigorous. Okay? Yeah. That means sometimes true, sometimes false. Okay? Not always true. Okay? Yeah. Sometimes true, sometimes false. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. But it does not mean we cannot do that. Okay? It does not mean we cannot do that. Yeah. But after you do some logical reasoning by analogy, you need to do one more step before you can continue. Okay? Before you can use the result, you have to do verification. Okay? Yeah. Only when you verify it's correct, then you can apply that formula. Okay? Yeah. Basically, you guess the formula. Okay? So what do? You make a guess. Yeah. The formula you do, whatever the version you use, you make a guess. Okay? So that analogy is basically helping you to make the guess. But your guess may not be correct, right? So we know, yeah, many times our guess is incorrect. Okay? So that means you need to verify it. in order to make sure it is correct, you have to verify it. Okay? If it's wrong, you need to drop it. So this formula is wrong, so you have to do a different way. Yeah. So here I want to point this out, yeah, because so many students, they just use a different version of the summation formula. Yeah. So yeah. The base is the summation formula, but they use in various ways. Yeah. All incorrect. Yeah. All of them incorrect. Yeah. Okay, all right. Yeah. So this is a big one. Yeah. This is a big mistake here. All right. Question number 14, also missing rate, also pretty high. Yeah, pretty high. Yeah. 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 Because many students, they didn't notice the multiple of 3, the difference, common difference 3. They didn't know that. So they just give me 300 something. Yeah. The answer 300, not divided by 3. Yeah. Because the step size 3, so you need to approximately divide it by 3, right? So many students didn't do divided by 3. Yeah. But those simple errors, simple mistakes. All right. Yeah. Number 15, number 17, these two, big miss. Yeah. Big error. Yeah. Yeah. But the error types all expansion, all multiply out. Okay? All the terms multiply out. Yeah. Don't do that. Yeah. So here, I wrote one comment for one student. I didn't write that comment for all those students. I only wrote once. Yeah. So here I said, yeah, related to understanding. Yeah. How do we, yeah. So when you understand the lectures, yeah, sometimes you need to try to get the main point. Yeah. So what's the main point? Yeah. Yeah. All right. So when we learn Horner's rule, yeah, because this question related to the Horner's rule, although you cannot, yeah, those students, they try to apply Horner's rule. Yeah. Yeah. But here we do not apply Horner's rule directly, but we use some idea we learned when we derived Horner's rule. Okay? Yeah. So here, do not apply Horner's rule directly. Okay? Then one idea is important. You should use that idea. We learn it when we derive the Horner's rule. So what's that idea? If you recall, yeah, factorization helps in multiplication reduction. Okay? Yeah, so that's one main point. Yeah. Factorization. The more factorization you do, the fewer multiplications you need to find the value of the formula. Here, I already give you the factorization form, right? Yeah. So you should take advantage of this factorization form. Yeah. Do not break it. When you expand the polynomial, you break the factorization. Okay? Then you would suffer, bad answer with a bad answer. Yeah. All right, so factorization helps. Okay, expansion would increase the number of multiplications. We know expansion is the opposite way of factorization, right? Yeah. Expansion, that's the opposite process, opposite side of the factorization. Yeah. Reverse side, okay? Yeah. Expansion, reverse side, factorization. Factorization, reverse side, expansion. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. So here, this relationship. Yeah. So your understanding, you should get this point. Yeah. Factorization, this direction, that direction, yeah. And expansion. Reverse. Yeah. Mutually reverse, okay? Yeah. Two-way reverse, okay? Yeah. Yeah. So if you can get this point, then, you know, your direction is correct. When you count number multiplication, try to count from the factorization formula, not the expansion formula. Right? Take advantage of the structure from the factorization. Okay, all right. So that's one main point. Yeah. Another main point here. Yeah, so many students, they notice the fourth power, yeah, but they didn't notice the combination way. Yeah. So they do individually, okay? Fourth power, but they do individually, okay? If you do individually, you waste a lot of multiplications. Yeah. If you can combine, so here, the idea, if you can combine fourth power, yeah, so here you have 3 fourth power. Can you combine 3 fourth power to 1 fourth power? If you can combine, you save fourth power twice. You save fourth power twice. So here the combination, yeah. Yeah. First parenthesis, second parenthesis, third parenthesis, bracket, fourth. You only do 1. Okay? Yeah. Think about if you have 100 parentheses, each one fourth power. So then if you can do combination way, you save a lot, right? Yeah. You save a lot. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Try to get the point. Yeah. So in your comprehensions, so here I emphasize comprehension. Comprehension, so you use your brain. So when you get a solution, try to think about why we can get this solution, why we can improve our efficiency, why we can reduce the number of multiplications. Oh, because we take advantage of the structure in this way, this particular way. Okay? Yeah. So here, yeah, if we can combine, yeah, so here, if we can combine certain operations, so we try to combine as much as we can. Okay? Yeah. We try to combine as much as we can. All right? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. You can expect we will have at least one question. Yeah. I just give you one question in the midterm similar to this question. Similar to this one. Okay? Yeah. 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 But slightly different. I cannot give you, the question too close to this one. That's not good. So I will do multiplication and you need to take care of the difference. So there is some difference. That part, you need to find a way to bridge the gap. There is a gap between this solution and the one in the midterm. There is a gap, okay? So you need to find a way to, overcome that gap for this question, okay? So one of the 10 questions, this will be one of the 10 questions in the midterm, okay? Yeah, because too many of you missed this one. Yeah, so the basic idea, if one question you missed a lot, then you'll have better chance to see it again in the midterm. Okay? Yeah. So this is one. All right. Number 18. Number 18. Let me tell you the biggest problem. Yeah. So here, I want to find the root of the problem. What's the root of that problem? People, when they do thinking, many people, they try to use the lazy way, okay? Lazy way. Not the suitable way. It's some lazy way. So what do you mean lazy way? So here, this is a good example. I show you what's the lazy way. Okay? All right. Yeah. Yeah. So first, this question. Yeah. N element. So here, n equals 4. Okay? This n element array, and we need to find the second largest element, right? N element array. We need to find the second largest element. Okay, all right. Then those students, so they search the web, they find a formula. Yeah, yeah, because this question, there is a formula for second largest, N. Yeah. Large number of them did in that way, especially the online students. Yeah. Yeah. Large group of students. They find the formula, online formula, n plus log base 2 of n, floor or ceiling function. Yeah, could be the, yeah, maybe, yeah, could be the, ceiling function. Minus 2. Okay? All right. So that's the formula. Now, so they plug in that formula. Yeah, actually, those students, yeah, this is the correct formula, but those students, they may use the wrong formula, so they may miss this minus 2. They only use n plus that log base 2. Yeah, because so many students, they give me the answer 6 comparison. Yeah, because if you plug in the formula, you get 6. Yeah, so many students give me 6. Yeah, all right. So the thing is, the reason our answer is 2, the reason is they didn't use the condition. Yeah, without this condition, yeah, that's this formula. But with minus 2. With minus 2, find the second largest. Yeah. Later, I will talk about how to derive this formula. Yeah. Using the tournament method, we can find this formula. Okay? Yeah. But so many students give me the 6. Too big number. Yeah. All right? So that's one typical error. Yeah. Another typical error, yeah. So they didn't use that formula, so they work on this directly. Okay? All right. Yeah. But they give me 3 comparisons. Yeah. 3 comparisons, not 2. Okay? So they compare with each one. Okay? X4 compare with each one. Okay? So you can save 1. Yeah. So X1 you do not need to compare. Okay? We know X1 cannot be the second largest. You can eliminate X1. You only need to compare X2, X3. You do not need to compare with X1. Yeah. But some students compare all 3 to give me answer 3. Yeah. Another common error. Yeah. All right. And in this one, yeah, a lot of different errors. Yeah, yeah. But here, because I do not have a lot of time, so let me not doing that. Yeah. Number 20. Yeah. Number 20. So many students give me answer 10. 10. Okay? Yeah. Maximum number of inversions, why 10? They only consider adjacent inversions, right? Maximum number of adjacent inversions. Yeah? Yeah. Because, yeah, quite some students, yeah, yeah, especially the online students, yeah, maximum number, they only consider the adjacent inversions. Yeah. But we need global inversions. We need global inversions, not adjacent inversions. Okay? Yeah. All right, so that's the common problem. All right, yeah. So number 21, yeah, as I mentioned, didn't follow the hint. Didn't follow the hint. So in the hint, I mentioned problem size reduction. So based on the hint, I give the problem size reduction. Follow this direction to find the answer. Yeah, you can manipulate the problem size. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, but most of those students, they just, you know, find the maximum, find the minimum, you know. Yeah, I mean, or find both maximum, minimum. Yeah, doing too much work. If you do that, too much work. You don't need to do that much work. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So that one I mentioned before. Yeah. Yeah. And also, I give the hint. Yeah. Yeah. All right. This one, yes, this one 9. Yeah. So many students don't feel it's very hard to get answer 9. Yeah. Yeah. So let me. All right. Yeah. All right. So let me use the remaining. So let me talk about that. Yeah. 9. Okay. 9. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Because other questions, I will post this answer files. Okay. So you can study. Yeah. Here. Let me show you the answer file. Yeah. So I wrote, you know, a lot of detailed answers. Yeah. Some questions, yeah, one question, yeah. So number 23, so I did a comparison, round 1, round 2, you know, detail. Yeah. But it's not easy to understand. Yeah. And then this number 24, I give you analysis, you know, some long analysis. Analysis, so that's the work you do on scratch paper. So not the solution. Solution is short. Okay? Solution just a few lines. Yeah. But how to find the solution? Yeah. So I just give you, you know, some, you know, problem solving, you know, yeah. Yeah. Some guidance in the problem solving, yeah. Analysis. All right. Here, let me just use the remaining time to talk about this, you know, hardest question. Yeah. How can you get a nine comparisons? Yeah, we only have 10 minutes. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Here I use diagram. Yeah, because when we write the, you know, situation, so we use diagram so we can see things a little better. So let me try if I can complete in 10 minutes. Yeah. So I have some hope. Yeah. Round one is easy. Round 1, because we just do 3 pairs, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6. These 3 pair comparisons, And we can assume one is larger than the other. Okay? Yeah. So no problem. But sometimes we cannot assume. Yeah. Yeah. For some students, I notice, so they assume too much. Yeah. Sometimes, because the two cases, this one, A1 greater than A2 or A2 greater than, they are symmetric. Yeah. The two cases, you can, if you flip, symmetric. If you're symmetric, you can assume one of the two. But sometimes two cases not symmetric. Okay? One bigger than the other, or the other way around, those two, the situation would be different. If a situation different, you cannot assume one is true, the other is not true. You cannot make that assumption. Okay? Because here, it's a symmetric case, so we can make assumption. Yeah. A1 greater than A2. Yeah. So three comparisons. Comparison 1, comparison 2, comparison 3. Yeah. That's the first round comparisons. Okay, all right. Round 2. Round 2, yeah. Sometimes we can make assumptions, sometimes we cannot. Here, let's compare 3 and 4 and 5. X3, I use this, short notation. Pair means comparison. Okay, all right. Then 1, yeah, because here we need to use comparison number 4. So I put the 4. Circle the 4 here. And 1 is greater than the other. Is this symmetric? Yeah. We can see symmetric. Yeah. A3 greater than A5 or A5 greater. Same situation. Yeah. So here, let's assume 5 is greater. Okay? All right. Yeah. Then I also want to compare X2 and X4. This is our 5th comparison. But this time, X4 greater than A2 or X2, is this symmetric? This time, not symmetric. Okay? Not symmetric. Because if you assume X5 greater than X3, all right? Yeah. Then this would impact, this will cause the difference on the second comparison. Okay? This time won't be symmetric. Okay? So you need to consider two cases. X2 is the winner, that's our case number 1, or X4 is the winner, that's our case number 2. So we need to discuss these two cases. Case 1 and case 2. Okay? All right? Yeah. Otherwise, you will get it wrong. Okay? So this is second round. Then third round. Third round, we need to look at case 1 and case 2. We need to do discussion separately. All right? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Here, I just use the space. Yeah. So, not for that question. Yeah. All right. Yeah. For the third round, because we should start with the case first. Yeah. So for case 1, then we do round 3. Round 3. Okay? Case 1. All right. So case 1, here, we need to look at the roadmap. At this point, we pretty much get lost, right? We need to see our roadmap. Where is the map? Where we are here at this point, okay? We are in the middle of our journey. We do not know our current situation. We want to see where we are, okay? Yeah. So how to see that? Draw a simple diagram, okay? All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I draw the simple diagram like this. X3 is greater than X4, so I draw this X3 on top of X4. There is a straight line, connect them. Yeah. And X5 is here, because x5 is greater than x3, so x5 is higher than x3, and there is a line, that means we know their relationship. Okay? All right. So x5, x6. Okay? All right, like that. Then x1 greater than x2, and here we know x2. Case 1, x2 is greater than x4, right? So here, x2 is here, and x1 is here. Okay? Yeah. So our roadmap, so this diagram, this is our roadmap. So where we are, we are here in this roadmap. Okay? From this roadmap, what can you see? So here, regarding the elimination, we want to apply elimination method. Which element you can eliminate? That means you can place it in our destination group. This is our destination group. Largest, smallest, second largest, second small. Which one belongs to this group, this destination group from the diagram? Which one? Look at x4. x4 is smaller than all the elements except x6, right? We don't know if x4 less than x6 or not. That's the only one we don't know. Other than x6, x4 is less than all the other elements, right? Yeah. So x4 should go to, before we do round 3, we can place x4 in the destination group, right? In our destination group. It must be among bottom 2, right? x4 must be among bottom 2. So we eliminate x4 from the consideration, because already, in the destination, its status changes. Okay? Its status changes. All right. So we only need to look at the remaining 5 elements. All right. So that's case 1. Okay. Remaining 5 elements. Now, our round 3, we want to compare x1 and x5. That is comparison number 6. Number 6, this time not symmetric, right? The comparison result, you cannot say, equivalent. x3 winner, x5 winner, same situation. You cannot say it. The situation different. So not symmetric. So you have to separate them. x1 is the winner or x5 is the winner. x1 is the winner, that we put I.1. Okay? 5 winner I.2. Case, subcases. So we need to discuss these 2 subcases. Okay? Yeah? Subcases. Yeah. So that's why it's hard. Subcases. Yeah. Then, so subcases I.1, we need to draw our roadmap, new roadmap, and do analysis and determine the next round. Yeah. Round 4. All right? I.2, another roadmap, then, so determine round 4 comparisons, and so on. Yeah. Here, we run out of time. Yeah. So here I just give you, the thinking, the typical thinking way. The detail you can see from my solution. Okay. Yeah. This solution, I put on the, why I can't, So this solution, I did that detail, but I couldn't draw that roadmap. Okay. Yeah. So when you study at home, so you can draw the roadmap on your scratch paper. Okay. So which one higher, which one lower, which one can be eliminated, But here, all the comparisons, all the branches, subcases, branches. Yeah. So I include all of them here. Okay. That's the solution. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So for these, so here, last sentence before you leave today. We know some of the questions very hard. You may not be able to solve them completely. In that situation, you try to earn partial credit. Okay? So if you cannot solve completely, you just do the best you can to earn partial credit. That would be good. If you can get 2 points for this question, yeah, it's too hard, but if you can get 2 points, that's great. Okay? Yeah. So for the questions that you cannot solve, you can solve, yeah, try to get full credit. But otherwise, try to earn partial credit as much as you can. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that's the, this review. Number 3. Yeah. Yeah. All right.